guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, today we'll be talking about Zara Larsson's success that seemingly happened overnight. One day there's silence, next thing you know, and Zara's the new queen of TikTok. Such an iconic moment, to be honest. I honestly love to watch what videos she's posting or reposting because she's chronically online, and that's quite funny how up to date she is with what's happening in her fan base, and not only in her fan base, in general on the internet. And my question kind of is, was her success really overnight, and was it really what happened, and what role did the infamous dolphin meme play in the whole ordeal? And we'll be exploring this and much more in today's video. But before that, let me quickly introduce myself. Hi, I'm Mara, and on this channel I talk about anything and everything pop culture related. So if that interests you, consider leaving a like and subscribe. And with that, let's get into the video. Just quickly, before we kind of move on to the actual topic, I want to say that if I sound a bit weird and a bit nasal, it's because I'm sick, so I'm really sorry for that. But yeah, now that I've said all of the unnecessary, also but a bit necessary stuff, we can actually move on to the topic of today's video. So we will start with a quick introduction to who Zara Larsson is. So Zara Larsson, or more specifically Zara Maria Larsson, is a Swedish singer and songwriter born on December 16th, 1997. She started her career fairly early, winning the second season of Talang. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, because it is a Swedish version of Got Talent. And yeah, if any Swedish people are watching me, I'm really sorry, I probably butchered that. But she won that in 2008, and it's undeniably impressive. I mean, winning a show like that and just 11 years old, I think, if my calculations are correct. If not, forgive me, my math is not my strong suit. And I think if we look at that win, it was a clear indicator that performing is something that Zara was clearly born to do. Just 4 years later, she signed with 10 Music Group and released her debut EP Introducing in 2013. Her first original single, Unkava, quickly dominated the charts, charting at #1 in Sweden and Norway. It also went certified platinum 6 times. Her debut studio album One saw a single release in Sweden, Denmark and Norway, and includes successful tracks like Carry You Home and Rooftops. And she did all of that before turning 20. Talk about impressive. Impressive is, I think, the correct word. Right now I cannot find any synonym for that, but we'll go with impressive. Following her success in Scandinavia, Zara signed with Epic Records, an American record label, and in 2017 she released her first international album titled So Good. It became her second #1 album in Sweden, while charting in the top 10 in multiple other countries, and at number 26 on the US Billboard 200. This album brought us well-known and widely loved single Lush Life, that is coming back as a hit song once again, because, you know, with the whole with the whole tour thing and the dance, it's really popular. I mean, it was popular back when it was released. I remember that time. It was everywhere, and it's popular now because, you know, honestly, it's a banger. And of course, Lush Life is not the only successful record we got from Zara prior to 2025. Some of the notable ones include Never Forget You, Ain't My Fault, I Would Like, and So Good. And of course, the infamous Symphony, which got released in 2017 as a collaboration with British music group Clean Bandit. It also became her first ever #1 song in the UK. Looking back at Zara's career, I think we can all agree that she's clearly accomplished a lot, especially for her age. Yet, it seems as though only recently, as of 2025, she has gained a well-deserved notoriety, which is quite surprising to me. As a European, I have known about Zara ever since The Lush Life officially came out. It also went platinum in my household, but that's not really a surprise. It was and still is a massive banger, which I already mentioned prior, like a few sentences ago, whatever. And having said that, it's not as if she was a struggling artist. Zara herself has admitted that at some point in time, she kind of took her success for granted and regretted that when her career seemingly hit a bit of a plateau. Still, in the European market, and I can attest to that since I live on this continent, she was always fairly popular, or at least popular enough to appear on the radio or various music channels. But America has remained clueless about her brilliance for years. I'm only mentioning that because there's kind of a popular belief that artists can be called successful or say that they made it if they get recognized in the United States.
Zara was somewhat
Personally,
destined to be
I disagree.
successful.
However, it is true that notoriety and appreciation on the US market is an amazing career boost.
Her team suggested
now,
it.
We're
Once
coming
again,
to the unexpected part of this whole story, the infamous dolphin meme.
Regrettably so.
Right, the ever-present and infamous dolphin meme that was hunting TikTok for a good few months.
Sometime soon.
Anyway, I vividly remember them capitalizing on the trend dominated both TikTok and Instagram Reels. For those who have somehow managed to avoid it, a quick recap.
Whereas some
the
other
meme
artists
basically showcased a dolphin usually jumping through waves of some rainbows and other colorful stuff surrounding it.
That I really
it was
like
topped off with Zara's symphony in the background.
Like, I don't want to be associated with that.
Some and put it in the video, or at least I will try to find some. So you'll have an example of what I'm talking about.
The Midnight Sun
out of all the things
music
to blow
video,
up and
I think
draw
the
attention to
from
Zara,
the
the
meme
last
can
thing
be
I could have
seen, which is
expected it
really
to be
fun,
was
and I
a freaking
think
dolphin.
that's-
Dolphin with some
it
summer
shows
colors
that
surrounding
she
it.
doesn't
I'm pretty sure she
doesn't
would say
take
so
herself
as
too
well.
seriously, that
Anyway,
she can
this
still
thing
have
brought
fun.
some attention.
That
A lot of attention to Zara, and more people got familiar with her work
and how they
outside
work,
of the
how
hilarious
to
dolphin
appeal
meme. And
to
let's
new
just say they were
audiences
in for
that,
a real treat.
they
I mean,
only saw
Lush
the meme
Life
at the
is one
beginning,
thing,
and they're
but
like, oh, the
I
song sounds
never-
kind of nice. Oh,
Wait,
yeah, let me look up the
never-
singer
I also,
who,
right now
you know,
I
sings
forgot.
it.
Never
to
forget
check her
you.
out.
Forget.
And then you
Yeah,
encounter
sorry, I have a
someone-
memory of a goldfish. I
Prior
literally
to the release of Midnight Sun,
say
it was
one
a bit
thing
different.
and then it slips
But
in my
still,
mind
she
and I
had
completely forget it.
really,
Anyway,
really nice
I
catalog.
always
but now
loved
you
Never
can
Forget You. The music video is
you
also
look up
amazing, and
the
Zara sounds
Larson
amazing.
and see the Midnight
Ain't My
Sun.
Fault
and,
is
it's a callback to this
iconic
meme,
in its
and it kind of
own way.
It's a circle
also,
that
if you
kind
haven't
of keeps on
listened
circling,
to
if
the
you know what I
demo
mean.
or
There's
the
a different
first version
expression
of
for that,
it,
but I don't
highly
remember
encourage you
at
to
this
do that.
time.
The
Anyway,
text,
I think it's amazing that they actually decided to
the difference in the
run
lyrics
with
is
it,
quite
and
hilarious, but I really enjoy
they
that.
kind of created
Also Ruin My
this
Life. I think that's the
system
title of one of her
where
songs, and I also
everyone is
really
kind of
like
like,
it.
yeah,
So
the dolphin meme was the best thing
I'm
that
happy
ever
that
happened to her.
finally
But
she
you
got
know,
out of the
even the visuals on the album on its own can
You
kind
know
of
what I mean?
stand
Then finally
on its
she's
own
getting
and
the
are outstanding.
recognition
so,
that she
there's
deserves for
types,
all of the
types
of years
of
that
ways
she has
people
put
can
in
approach this
towards the
conversation,
American
and
dream.
Yeah,
Pun
either way, they
intended,
just
that
keep
was
talking
supposed to
about her.
reference
So
her
you know,
lyrics, so,
as they
yeah.
say in the
Hope I
industry,
managed to do that
doesn't matter what
somewhat
they talk,
seamlessly.
as long as they talk. You know, any press is good press. So yeah, I think that
And now we
capitalizing
come
on
to the
on
breaking
dating
point in
dolphin
Zara's
meme
career, or at least
was,
in my opinion, it was a
genius
pretty
move
defining and
and
groundbreaking moment when
where
I don't think
everything
everyone
changed
could
for
pull that
her.
off, but
In
clearly
2025,
could,
Zara
and
joined Tate McRae's Miss Possessive
that's
Tour
a
as an
testament
opener.
to how great of
This
an artist
was met
and
with quite the surprising
great of an artist she
uproar
is and
from the
of
internet communities.
her
And
outstanding
many of
its members
understanding
saying
of
that
the
the
music
roles
industry
should be
and the internet
reversed,
culture
as in
and
Tate
how to
should be
combine
opening
that
for
to
Zara since the
obtain
latter has been
success
in the industry longer and has already
in
many
October
successes.
2025,
Zara began her own tour, the
Sorry.
Midnight Sun Tour.
Most
Her
of those
performances
sentiments
gathered
have surfaced
lots of
after
praise
videos
from fans
of Zara
all over the
performing
globe,
a tour
both
hit the
new and
internet.
old ones.
And for a good reason.
In the wake of her
stage
success,
presence,
Zara performed at the
danceabilities, and most
2026 Grammy
importantly-
Awards ceremony and
importantly,
received her first
outstanding vocals
nomination in
quickly
the
grabbed
Best
the
Dance
attention
Pop
of
Recording.
many internet users,
And the rest is
subsequently
history.
making her the
Looking
newest
at the
it girl.
most recent months
She
of
became
her
a
career,
sensation
it's
seemingly
clear that
overnight.
Zara
Well,
is destined
in
for a
America
global
at least,
success,
we've
surely
already
becoming
discussed
one
that.
of those
What's more,
artists
she
that
heavily
leave
leaned into the
their
aesthetics
mark
connected
on
to
the
the
music
infamous
industry
dopamine.
for years to
Lots
come.
of bright colors.
So
fun,
going
creative
back
makeup,
to
her newest
one of the
album,
things that I
Midnight
said in
Sun,
the beginning
consisted
was
of many
Zara's
energetic dance
success
pop
and
songs.
overnight success.
Instead of rejecting or distancing
Contrary to
herself
popular
from what
belief
some
that may
artists
be
may consider
held
an
on the
embarrassing meme,
internet,
Zara decided to capitalize
Zara's
on its
story
success.
is not an
And
overnight
that proved
success.
to be the
It's
right
years
call,
of hard
since it
work and
brought her the
dedication
success
put
and
into
numbers
showing that
that
she
exceeded
possesses the
everyone's
talent and
expectations.
ability to shine on the worldwide stage. And it's clear that she was born with a certain star quality, but I believe that it's her hard work and determination that has led her to achieving the so-called American dream, or as close as one might get to it at least. One thing is for sure, Zara is just getting warmed up, and I for once cannot see what more she has in store for us. And that will be all from me for today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Have you known of Zara before, or are you just getting into her music? I'm looking forward to seeing all of your answers. If you managed to watch this video all the way through till the end, thank you. I really appreciate it. Consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!